All right, welcome back to this this video series. So now I'm going to move on to run the Terraform commands so that we can start deploying this into our account. But before we do that, I just want to add one attribute that I forgot to add the last time, which is that we are using Cognito with this client, right? That's really about the only thing we need to set here. All right, so now let's run the Terraform commands here. So the first one we're going to run is Terraform init, and what essentially that will do, it'll go into Terraform and download all of the plugins that we are requiring for the provider we are using. And remember, we're using the AWS provider, so it'll download all the associated plugins to be able to work with that. It's not really going to take a long time, but it'll take about probably a minute under 2 minutes really, and then it should be done. Once it's done, then we'll run the Terraform plan, and that step is then going to show us what will be created as resources, and then apply will actually do the creating of the resources. So there it is done. So now I'm going to do Terraform plan, and what Terraform plan, in addition to telling us what's going to be created, is also making comparisons between what exists in the real world and what we have in our state file over here. All right, so if you look at this state file, what we have in the state file here, and then it'll present to us what's going to be added, what's going to be deleted, or what's going to be modified. Okay, cool. Now, if we look at this, if we look at what's being returned here by the plan, essentially it's telling us that it's going to add two things. It's going to add the user pool client, and it's going to add the user pool itself. And obviously it has some of the attributes that we had set, and some are still unknown, and they're going to be known after the provisioning has happened. So with that said, let's actually go ahead and run the Terraform apply command here. And what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to set it to auto approve so that we don't have to approve. We can just go ahead and automatically deploy this. All right, there we go. So our resources have been created. And so what I'm going to do is, in the next video, I'm then going to jump into the console, and then we can look at the user pool itself. And yeah, that should finish off the series in terms of demonstrating how I go about provisioning an Amazon Cognito user pool using Terraform.